In the vast expanse of human exploration, the Apollo 11 moon landing on July the 20th, 1969, stands as one of humanity's most extraordinary achievements. Yet, despite overwhelming evidence supporting this monumental event, a surprising number of people still believe it was faked. Today, we delve into the myths surrounding moon landing denial and debunk them with factual evidence. Let's start with the most common myth, the waving American flag. Skeptics often point to footage of the U.S. flag appearing to wave in the wind as an indication of forgery. However, on the moon, where there's no atmosphere, there is no wind. So how could it wave? The answer lies in simple physics. When astronauts planted the flag, they twisted it into the ground, causing it to ripple and sway. The flag was deliberately designed with a horizontal rod along the top to simulate a waving appearance, creating the illusion of movement. What we see is not the result of air, but of momentum and design ingenuity. Next, let's address the issue of shadows. Detractors argue that the shadows cast by the lunar module and the astronauts in some photographs don't line up properly, suggesting multiple light sources like those in a film studio. In reality, the moon's surface is uneven, and uneven terrain can cause shadows to appear non-parallel. Furthermore, sunlight reflecting off the Earth and the lunar surface itself can influence shadow angles, creating the discrepancies seen in the photos. This optical behavior conforms entirely to the conditions on the lunar surface. Now, consider the starless sky in lunar photographs. Critics claim that because stars are not visible, the images must have been faked. But this assertion overlooks how cameras work. The exposure settings used were aimed at capturing the brightness of the lunar surface and the astronauts' activities. With those bright conditions, much like photographs taken during the day on Earth, stars, being much fainter, were simply not captured by the camera's limited exposure. The absence of stars in the images is an artifact of the technical limitations, not evidence of deception. Critics also point to the intense radiation belts surrounding Earth, known as the Van Allen belts, claiming that they would have been lethal to astronauts. It's true that these belts are highly radioactive, but the Apollo missions were carefully planned. The spacecraft traveled through them swiftly, minimizing exposure, and the craft itself was equipped with adequate shielding. The exposure levels were manageable and did not pose a significant risk to astronauts. In conclusion, these debunked myths highlight a greater truth about human skepticism and the power of misinformation. The moon landing stands not only as a testament to advanced engineering and scientific capability, but also as a reminder of our capacity to question and to seek the truth. As we continue to explore and push the boundaries of what is possible, we do well to remember the importance of evidence and critical thinking. Let us embrace the spirit of discovery embodied by those pioneering astronauts and not be constrained by myths and misconceptions.